I'm waiting for it to click on over there. So,
yeah,
we'll be live in a second. Hello, everyone. How are you tonight on this lovely, lovely TGIF? Hello. God, I'm winded now. I just ran to the back to get me a fresh drink. Basically, we're here with Kevin from Coins.
Hey, everybody.
And we are going to be talking about, obviously, whatever you want to talk about, but we're also going to be talking about the Silver Squeeze 2.0 that was supposed to occur on May the 1st. Did it happen? And if it did, is it still happening? That is our topic for tonight. So we want to welcome in.
Yeah, hey, looks like we got
Amanda C, Scott Kahala, Big Rocky,
Sue Hatton,
yes. Hello. We got a whole 5 people in here. We are rocking and rolling. So, guys,
the party started.
As you know, besides the fact that I'm not freshly shaved, very, very long, we are catching up with our mail. So hopefully things get back in order. Hello, Bryce Podal. How are you?
At home. Hey there.
We run a coin shop, so the Silver Squeeze does affect us to some extent. With a lot of people saying, "Oh, there was a lot of Silver Squeeze going on," it didn't really get to me right away. So it took a few minutes. So sorry about that. It took a few minutes to get to us. However, I do believe there was a Silver Squeeze. The effect it had, how many ounces were purchased on the first and thereafter, who knows? Really, who honestly knows how many were purchased? We don't know. But what we do know is that during this period, this 7 days, obviously, because today is the 7th, that silver has gotten tighter here at my location. And I've been looking around at some of the distributors, and it's also a little tighter with them. Have you experienced anything like that, Kevin?
Well, actually, I just came back from the Pennsylvania Association of Numismatics show, the PANS show over in Pittsburgh this weekend.
I'm familiar
and
with
that. Silver was, the prices seemed to be going up as we were on the Bourse floor. And people were just buying it up. It was an unbelievable sight.
I want to welcome in Sparky D, BK, Aspiring Alchemist. Now, you mentioned Bourse floor. For those that are not, show savvy, what exactly is a Bourse floor?
Bourse floor is pretty much just a fancy way of saying where the selling floor is at a coin show, or actually any show.
So it's basically the show floor, where the dealers are going to be set up, is your way of explaining it.
Yeah, okay. There are certain larger shows out there where they have like book libraries and different conference halls where they have meetings and they have presentations. So those tend to be separated from the actual sales floor of the Bourse. Okay, so basically a Bourse floor is where you're going to go to sell and where you're going to go to buy coins and such. Hey, Jason, Steve Howden. Hello. That is a good definition. But let's step back to the topic of the silver. I was looking around at some of the distributors, different distributors. As you know, a few of the guys I buy from is Atmex and Upstate. Now, Atmex does have a little bit higher premium, but are they really out of line on that? On their premiums they charge for some of their stuff? I don't think they are at the moment because the availability is difficult right now. And I've been hearing a lot of stories from a lot of the different distributors that the product just isn't there. And they've been taking time in fulfilling the orders lately. And that's been getting further and further out.
And do you think part of that is due to the Silver Squeeze 2.0?
It very well could be.
Now, I noticed Upstate, I don't know if you're familiar with them or anybody else here is familiar with them. They are a wholesale distributor where they only sell to the wholesale. They only sell to dealers with tax IDs and so forth and so on. And you have to be approved. It's not like you can just go, hey, I want to buy something. You can't. You have to be pre-approved. You have to basically be in business of some type, and you have to purchase a certain amount to get free shipping. And when I say a certain amount, that amount, are you familiar with Upstate at all, Kevin?
I am familiar with them, and yeah, when I took a look at them, yeah, I believe it's somewhere in the 5 figures that your order has to be.
It's about 5 figures. It's a 10-ounce minimum on gold, or a 300-ounce minimum on silver, just to get free shipping. And if you don't meet that shipping amount, that minimal shipping amount, they charge you $20. If you get one silver coin, and the wholesale, they'll sell it if you're a dealer, but they'll charge you $20 to ship it. Because when my first order with them, I was testing them and seeing what was going on. And I asked them how many ounces I had to order and everything. And this was I have been familiar with Upstate for many years. And early on in the year, when the silver squeeze got the first silver squeeze came in play, I had to do something. So I call up Upstate and I hook up with them so I could buy off them. And it wasn't a simple process. It took me like a week. I couldn't just call them and say, here's my tax ID. I want to order some silver. It took a week. And then when I ordered, I still had to wait to get the product, but they took the money out of my bank right away. And so what I did was I just ordered 100 Silver Eagles because I wanted to test their shipping, what their price was. And then like 3 or 4 days later, before I even get my product, then I ordered 300 ounces of silver. And ever since then, I've been ordering 300+ ounces every single week from them. Red light, 3-4, hello. I think 22.
Big Rocky.
Yeah, there are a lot of things on pre-order. Bryce Podar thinks 22 is more fair, Sparky, for silver proofs. I'd say that close to non-proofs. What do you think a fair price for silver 90% is at this time, Kevin?
Honestly, the premium of 90% has been going up. I was seeing at the show anywhere from 22 to 25 times.
Okay, you do more of the research on the coins than I do. I'm more of a numbers coin dealer and I like the beauty. But here's a question from Metal Dragon Braveheart. I have a question. Like to know why the father, I think it's father, and son on the back of the Ellis Island quarter have a number on their cloth. Do you have any idea of that? Or does anyone in the chat have any idea why that is?
I had never noticed that. But I mean, I know the design you're talking about, the migrant family coming over to Ellis Island.
He wants to know why the number 72, or was it random, or does it have some significance? So, yeah, as I was saying, the first silver squeeze, I realized that I had to do something because these guys were like 3, 4, 6 weeks out on their silver, and I needed silver faster than that. So I looked on their site and, because I got with them and I seen that they weren't that far out. They was like a week out. Well, now sometimes they're 2 and 3 or 4 weeks out, but sometimes they're not so bad. And
at home, I hope this answers your question.
Hey, what is that? Let me see that cup. What is that?
It's
cup?
faded, but it's from the big house.
Right here?
Yes,
is
sir.
That what that is?
Yeah. Actually, you can read just a little bit
we're
of it
from Michigan, guys.
Yeah, just a little bit of it's left. Apparently, I was at the big house in 2013.
Now, the Silver Squeeze 2.0 that happened on the 1st I believe it was real, but I believe it didn't have enough momentum to really stick. And guys, be thankful that it didn't stick. And we have experienced $1.50 in the past this week.
2 days.
Yeah. Be thankful that it's done just that, because if silver goes up too fast because of a squeeze, such as the Silver Squeeze 2.0, it's going to fall right back down because everybody, all these older collectors that have had their stuff stacked away for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, they'll be like, oh, great, a super spike. Let's go sell everything we got and we'll wait for it to come back down. And that's what'll happen. But if silver goes up that 50 cents to $1, even this $1.50 we experienced this week, if it does it slowly and steadily, those guys who have all that silver, they'll be like, oh, it's keep going. Let's just wait. Let's wait. They won't sell it because they're not sure if it's going to come back down. And as long as it's a slow, steady growth, now this is just my opinion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I think a slow, steady growth is much, much better. It is more likely to stick. Like a fly to fly paper. It will stick.
Exactly. Yeah. If it rises too fast, it's going to be just like a rubber ball hitting the ceiling. It's just going to bounce right back down.
Yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. Oh, here's something for you.
That and $2 will get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Okay, they're asking you, coins making sense. Michigan or Michigan State?
Go blue.
Go blue. Not fans of the Spartans. Not so much for me. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? Silver Freak, how are you? Slow and steady wins the race, like the tortoise and the hare, like Popeye's Wimpy versus Brutus. How Wimpy always got right to that light when it turned green, and he never pressed his brakes, and then he crosses the finish line first. Slow and steady. Oh, here's someone caught me in what I said.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me reiterate fly to fly paper. Means it's going to stick and I guess you could say not die. It's just going to stick. Because I guess if you fed a fly on fly paper, he'd probably live, wouldn't he? Because the reason why he dies is because he can't get up and leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, what I meant by that statement was it's going to stick and it ain't going to get off. It ain't going to drop.
Yeah, if it stays consistent for a longer period of time, we can keep the 27 number. And it will hold. If it holds at 27, it's more bound to stay there.
Yeah, and guys, he's talking about the 27 number. He is talking about virtual silver that is traded on the COMEX. And what that is basically that. It's paper at about a rate of 186 to 1 at or about. Now, the paper contracts on COMEX, they have a little asterisk down there. Reading the fine print, it says that if we do not have the silver available, we will pay you off. That means you're not getting your silver. You're getting the fiat company, the worthless money for what you thought you was getting. They will not give you silver with these premiums like that unless you've actually bought in and wanted silver and want to pay the difference, because they will charge you a premium on that. And that's if they have it. MPS Sports 97. I want to leave my collections to my kids. Would it be better to trade all my raw coins and purchase graded coins for them, or just keep adding both? You want me to answer it, or you want to answer it, Kevin?
Honestly, I think it's more a matter of personal preference, especially with like coin sets and common dates, raw and versus graded. Unless you have something that is a sparkling gem that you want to preserve, or it's a rare key date, those are the main ones that I like having graded. Like, I would go out and I would love to buy a 1916 Denver Mercury dime, but I can see them all day in about good condition or slick condition, and I don't know if it's real or not. The date could be tooled. There could be an added mint mark. Something could be amiss. But for a rare date like that, I much prefer having it graded and authenticated ahead of time. That way I know what I'm getting is genuine.
Okay, and my thoughts on that is if MPS Sports 97, if you have a key date coin, yes, get it certified for the ease of transitions for your children or grandchildren, would you say leave it? Okay, leave it to your kids. Because I was reading another one that said something about grandkids or something. But anyway, if it's a key date, certified. If it's not, it doesn't matter if you certified or not, because variety is the key when it comes time to selling. It's like anything. It's just like stocks or anything. The more variety you have, the more likely you are to get a bigger premium for everything. And that's just my opinion. I wouldn't go sitting there and trading the coins and losing money in the process. But yeah, like Kevin said, preference, and what he has to add to that is if it's key, like the 09 SVDB, the 22 plane. I've seen a lot of counterfeits on that. 09S Indian, 1893S Morgan. There are so many out there that need to be certified that you don't ever want raw, that you should certify. Okay, here we go. I have a 90-year-old guy that had a 104.5 ounce poured silver bar. He says he had it for 50 years, looking to buy it for $2,000. Should I be scared or gamble it? What kind of bar is it? And do you have anybody that you can show it to? I mean, because that sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, something like that, I would definitely try to, if he would allow it, reach out to a third party who has some kind of a testing device,
equipment,
whether a RF scanner in order to scan inside, or I know that they also have the Sigma Metalytics verifiers.
I think an XRF would be the best way to do it, because it'll get into the metal better.
100 ounces, that is going to have to penetrate into that pretty deeply.
Yeah, there are a lot of fakes on the bottom or the back of the bar. You'll notice on a lot of the pour, they'll have it looks like two little indents on a lot of the older pours. And sometimes those little indents, some of the guys drilled them out and replaced it with a different type of metal that is non-magnetic. You can do a quick test yourself. That would be something like a magnet test, but because that magnet, if you got it strong enough, it should have the same amount of pull or drag across that silver, completely across. There shouldn't be any variance in the push and pull. So but definitely get a third party involved. I wouldn't risk $2,000 because that is worth just melting on the paper market, $2,750, and that sounds too good to be true. So get a party to help you out. So I think going back to Silver Squeeze 2.0, I do think there is something there, and I think we're just now starting to see it. Hello, Jason Gomez, Silver Scorpion. I think
Will's Treasures, how's it going?
To see it. Hi, Will. And it's going to keep getting worse at this point unless something changes, unless some of the older collectors start dumping their silver. I don't think we're going to get any ease up at any point. Now, again, it's my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going by how dealings come in and out of my store, how dealings go over the internet, how they go over YouTube with me. And I'm noticing, and I've never had it this tight for me, ever. I am completely out of 1 ounce silver rounds. I'm almost completely out of 10 ounce bars, and I'm trying to buy them, but I'm offering these guys $32 an ounce, and they don't want to sell.
It's not out there.
No, nobody who knows anything about what's going on, they won't sell for $31, $32, and I don't blame them. So that's what's happening. Hey, Caleb Moneywell. Hey, sorry, phone was loading. So it's just poured. It's not from mint. No mint marks. I recommend getting a third party in there, Caleb. Definitely get a third party.
If you have a coin store if you have a coin store that they should have some kind of a tester for it. Otherwise, I know jewelers would have the equipment to do it, and some pawn shops.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at, boss. Get it tested. Get it. If they won't allow you to because $2,000 is a lot of money for anybody. Even for me, it's a lot of money. And I'm sure it is for Kevin, just anybody, unless you're a multi-millionaire, $2,000 does not grow on trees. And when I say multi-millionaire, you need more than 10 million before $2,000 will affect you. But yeah, if with that kind of money on the hook, I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk it at all. As a matter of fact, I had someone come in my shop with some counterfeit coins, and I touched base on it a little bit Wednesday. If someone has too many counterfeits, I just tell them I don't want none of their stuff, because that's too much work for me to try to figure out what's real and what's not. I mean, if I have to go, I mean, if I can't go through the coins real quick and tell, or if I go through a couple of the coins, let's say they got 30 coins, right? And I pop up with 3 counterfeits in the first 5 coins, I stop looking. I say, I'm not interested in anything. And that could be the case with that bar. Oh, guys, while I'm thinking about it, up the top, we pinned my comment actually before the stream started. Check out Silver Secret channel. Here is the link to his channel. Go sub his channel. Very, very important, guys. They have invited me, Keith from Coin Crew, to be on their bi-weekly chat with Silver Seeker, Raven Hawk, and Rob Finds Treasures. I am very honored and very looking forward to being there. So the stream will be on Silver Seeker's channel this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, which is like 7 p.m. Central. So
nice.
do check it out. Yeah. I'm going to get to speak with the big boys.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mr. Dino Moore. Hi. Let's pin some of these comments up so we can read them a little easier. Old guy, he comes. I feel like the old guy comes in while he tested and finds out what really worth. He's going to want more. Maybe the old guy doesn't know. That is Bryce Poldall's explanation of the situation. And my explanation is, see if he can let you take it away or something. You know, give him your driver's license or give him something so he knows that you're not just going to run off with his bar. Yeah. But yeah, if he knows what it's really worth, I would rather pay an extra $500 or $600 to know it's real. I mean, to be honest with you,
and
he'll work with you.
Yeah, and if he was actually true to his word, then he should have nothing to fear. Yeah,
CNC Jewelry in Traverse City, if you're anywhere up near Michigan. Traverse City is in the northern eastern part. They have all the equipment to test. There you go. Just put out a video. There you go. Here you go. Here you go. Silver Surfer just put out a video about fake silver eagles. You are totally right. Yeah. So if you want to check that out, he'll tell you a little bit about it. If you're not sure, guys, don't buy it. I mean, don't risk it. If you know the person and you know they're good for it, obviously, Caleb, this is a let's see. What do you think? Report after researching it. Again, that's really all I can say about the subject. Just get somebody to check it out. Yeah. So obviously, guys, if something you think is fake, I wouldn't buy it. I mean,
yeah,
it's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. But yeah, check out Silver Surfer's video. He put out a video on fake silver eagles. Found you off him. Oh, you found Bryce Podar. You found us off who? Would that be Silver Surfer? Well, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you, Silver Surfer. So we just give a shout out right back to you, buddy.
Welcome to the Coin Crew Nation.
Sparking a Happy Cat says already subs. Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Coins Making Sense, do check them out. I thought I had you up here. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I need to teach you the wonders of macros and programming your keyboard. So all you have to do is hit one key, and then it'll automatically print stuff for you, man.
Dude, I'm too old to learn this stuff. I'm slowly learning to do. I am slowly learning.
I hear you.
Oh wow! Look at this. Silver Service says that's awesome. Coin Crew, congratulations on being on the dude. I am beyond astounded. It is awesome to be on that panel. I just hope I don't get up there and make myself look stupid like I do on my own channel, because that's gonna be kind of crazy.
Nah, man, it's all good. Otherwise, hey, you're just a guy.
Even if it had fake alloy within it, but still had 2,000 worth of silver, would you buy it, Kevin?
Even if it had a fake alloy, but
still $2,000 worth of silver.
Honestly, I would be hesitant.
I would send it to the refiners and say, I'll give you 90% of what they'll give me. That's what I would tell them. I wouldn't buy it outright, no. So anyway, guys, if somebody wants to come up, here is a link. Feel free. I did post it once, and I'll post it again. Feel free to come up. True to Roots, that's useful. Thank you, True to Roots. Okay, because if you saved 100 on something fake that you think is real, then you might as well pay 100 extra to make sure it's real. Yes, totally. I do that all the time. I will pay more from a normal distributor to me than I will someone walking in my shop. And that's just common sense. The reason why that is more so common sense is because when I order it from a distributor, I'm ordering it because I need it or want it. And when someone brings it in, I'm buying it because they need me to buy it because they want some money. So I'm not always 100% when I buy. I have to check everything I buy. I'm probably 95 to 99% sure when I buy something if it's real or fake. But there's always that couple percent that I'm risking when I buy across the counter. And I have made mistakes. And if any coin dealer out there tells you they have never bought something fake before, I don't know if they're telling you the truth. I don't know if that's possible.
They haven't been around for that long.
Yeah, they haven't bought enough stuff, or they're just afraid to admit their mistakes. But, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Regarding coin shops, how much should you expect to pay over spot for ASE at local LC at your local coin shop? Silver Surfer, my distributors, I have several different distributors. They charge from like $10.75 to $13.99 over spot is what I have to pay. And that's not buying just one. That's buying 100 or more.
Yeah.
So you're going into a local coin shop and you're buying just one, you can expect to pay $15 would be fair to the coin shop, because remember, they have to make money. They're not in business for the fun of it. I mean, some like me, I am in business for the fun of it, but I still have to make money to keep my doors open. Because you have to remember too, a lot of times when people buy this stuff, they pay with a credit card, and the credit card's taking 3.5%. So if I make a sale for $50, they got $1.50. And then if the sale has to be shipped, then I have to pay $4 for shipping if they spent over $100. So you got to allow them to make money. We all want the shops like myself and other shops to make money and stay in business. But at the same time, we still want the best deal. So it's kind of a tug of war, or a catch-22, whatever you want to say, because you want the best deal, but yet you want the shop to make enough money. So you got to use your own judgment on that. If you think the shop is way too high, don't buy off of them. I've had people turn around and walk out the door. I had a guy come in today, and he asked me how much a gold eagle was. And I said, plus 210. Oh, that's too much. I said, dude, I got to pay like almost $1,900 for a gold eagle.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't make $100, I'm not selling it. That's what I told him. I said, and out of my 100, if I don't order 10 of them, I have to pay a $20 shipping charge. So, and then if you put it on the card, I break even. So it's just whatever you feel is fair. A lot of times a way to buy off a shop, I know it may sound foolish to some of you. If you think they're a little high, offer to trade something that you're making a little off of And that way it'll soften the cash out of your pocket. The dealer will more likely give you a better deal too, because he's going to make a little bit off of your stuff. So everybody, it's a win-win when you trade. I mean, we all need money to survive, but on the bigger purchases, sometimes it'll help you out a whole lot to sit there and do a trade. Wow, that sun is coming in, blasting.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, you're gonna get a sunburn.
I'm gonna get a sunburn.
You're gonna get a sunburn in the shape of the camera. Yeah, I'm taking a look at the distributors right now. AppMix currently has their Eagles up for one single Eagle. If you send a check or a wire, which is a little bit less than paying on a credit card.
How much do they want?
They want 38 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
So for
what
all
if you put it on a card? How much do they want?
They want $39.75. So they want that 30% too.
Yeah, so it's basically about, like I said, $40. Wow, dude, that's incredible. I didn't realize you guys had the high premiums too. Good info. Now, in saying what you just said, Silver Surfer, not all coin shops have these high premiums. And let me explain that to you a little differently. A guy like me who's constantly ordering from distributors, I have to have the high premiums to maintain my base because I have to keep product in stock. Now, some coin shops, they will not pay the high premiums. They only buy off the public. But when they just do that, there's a couple things that they can do for you. They can sell it to you cheaper, but there's also the risk that they can sell you something that's not real. When you're buying 2021 Eagles off of me, you know the real. Now, most of them know their stuff. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have the high premiums to pay. They'll sit there and they'll offer $4 or $5 over to somebody in the shop, which is kind of ridiculous because I'll offer $8 over. Someone walks in, I'll pay them $8 over for a Silver Eagle. And I'll be happy as a lark, man. I'll be like, yeah, score.
Yeah, and another thing with a store that's just taking them as they're walking in, you run into the risk of them running out. And that's going to happen more times than not.
And that's why I was talking to Kevin earlier about what does he think about AppMex's premiums. Well, when you go to AppMex's website, and I'm not trying to talk AppMex up, I'm just using them as an example. You go to their website, there is a nice, large variety of stuff. Well, in order to have that variety, they have to order from other dealers, from other distributors, and they have to pay the premiums that they want. So therefore, they have to charge a larger premium. And that's what we do. We're similar to AppMex, except teeny weeny compared to them. We have a large variety of stuff. We have hundreds of different premium silver, new silver, hundreds of them. But I have to pay premiums to keep that selection. You go into these shops where the Silver Eagles have low premiums, you might find 10 or 15 Eagles where you'll find 100 or more here. You might find 10 or 20 different new silver rounds, whereas you'll find hundreds to choose from here. Now, granted, I don't have hundreds of different ones, but I have hundreds to choose from where you can get 1 to 5 or 10 of them. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm not as big as AppMex, but I do have a nice selection. Now, it's not all on my website because the prices change so much. What I do put on my website, I have to mark the price up enough to make sure I'm not going to bury myself, because it killed me whenever someone came along and bought all of my $35 and $40 MS63 Morgans and Peace dollars because I didn't pay attention to the premiums, or my website, I should say, and they were already selling for 50 and 55. Because I remember I sold 7 of the Peace and Morgan in one day to one person, but the day before I had just paid 52, and they bought them for 35 and 39, and it was ouch. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Here you go.
Sometimes,
True to You Roots says, yeah, that's true. Not all coin shops are the same. Now, every coin shop should be paying you above spot right now. They know how hard it is to get, but they will pay you a little closer to spot. If a coin shop right now, in this time, in this era of premiums, if they are trying to buy under spot, they're not being fair to you at all. But again, it could be the type of overhead they have. They could have an extremely, because if someone's sitting in the mall, they've got to pay $20, $25 a square foot. Whereas in my shop, I pay, I don't know, $2,000 in taxes and $2,000 in insurance on the building. That's it. I own my building outright. So my premiums per square foot is lower than theirs. I don't know what that figures to. I got, here, let's figure how much I'm paying. So you got 4,000 divided by 1,500. I'm paying $2.66 a square foot for my property.
Now that's a deal.
But I have to pay maintenance too. That doesn't include maintenance.
Yeah, they get you in the end.
I can get random Amex for $34.95, but I have to pay shipping, orders under 500, taxes, anything less 1,000. Instead of the retail. Yes, it's a little easier to get hooked up with Amex on the wholesale site than it is somebody like Upstate. I've been hooked up with Amex for 10 years. Did you know they started in 04, guys? They've only been around since 04. From my understanding, and this is just my understanding, I don't know if it's actually true, they were once a coin shop owner that started wholesale. They realized the money was just moving a whole bunch of stuff.
Native Warrior, how's it going?
I should have bought those lost silver coins on your website back then. Hell, they are all gone now. Are you talking about my website, True to Your Roots? I get stuff. We haven't been able to load stuff on our website for a while because we've been so busy. We're just now starting to catch up with the shipping. So hopefully next week. So we're going to have everything back in order, ready to ship and everything. And then comes the Mega Gall on the 23rd, and then we're going to be all crazy again. Hey, Native Warrior, what's up, man? Listen to this. Zilla says, Amex is known as the highest priced major dealer from my experience. If you search on Amex, guys, they will have some deals. You just got to search. It's just like my website, like a couple guys did to me. They searched my website, and found the deals. When the silver premium, or when the silver fell to that $11.92 last year, I was on Amex buying silver at $16.50, $17 left and right. I bought hundreds of ounces. They were running out, and then I finally pumped my price up. I'll pay $18. So then I bought a couple hundred more. You just have to know what the premium is, not what the virtual market is. You have to know what people are actually buying and selling stuff for. You have to kind of, foresee where you think it may go. Like my wife right now, if she likes a piece of silver, she tells me she is comfortable at paying up to $50 an ounce. She is that strong on silver, but she has to like it, and you guys that have seen her stack know how she is. She gets some pretty stuff.
Yeah. And if you appreciate it, you know that your clientele will appreciate it as well. It looks like Silver Freak wants to buy a square foot of your building, man. Do you know what, Silver Freak? I'd be worried about which square foot he would sell you.
Yeah, I got a square foot of grass out in the back. This building here, guys, we were here in 08 and 09, and they would not sell us this building. So we moved across town to a bank building. And back in 2017, they sold us the building. This building went up for sale. I had offered them just a lot of money. But then when it went up for sale, it was like a little over half of what I offered. I'm like, oh, no. So I offered them 25% of what I offered them 8 years earlier. So they come back at a third of what I offered them 8 years earlier, and I bought it. I bought it cash. I said, you want check now? What? They wouldn't take the check now. They just only took the deposit. But, yeah, that's what happened. So, yeah, it was my website says
True to Your Roots.
It was my website that True to Your Roots found someone. Lately, I've been calling Mexican 90% and their old, been collecting Mexican 90% and their old ounces. Yeah, they got some nice Libertad ounces.
Mhm.
Some of that stuff is beautiful. I've been kind of digging the Panamas lately, the Balboas.
Balboas have always been a handsome coin.
I might have a Balboa for the auction on Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Oh, guys! Also, Sunday's auction, we are doing a tribute to a benefit. It's Susie Q96. We're helping her out. JJ shipped some stuff to us that we're going to put up for auction, and all of that money for that is going to Susie Q. So if you guys do a super chat or something and you want the money to go to Susie Q, you got to say it in the super chat. Otherwise, the money goes to the channel. And then, of course, with all super chats, only 70% of that money will go to them because YouTube's got to stay in business. You know how it is.
They have to take their cut.
They have to take their cut. Let's read this one. What's this say?
I feel like you can't use what people pay on auction because I feel like people get auction hype. Boost the prices higher than it should be. That is a valid point.
That is a very valid point. In some cases, it's just the opposite.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, depending on the demand for it at the time, sometimes you get bid higher and higher up. And sometimes it has the opposite effect where if nobody is seeing it at the right time, that it can actually slip under the radar.
Yes. Also with auctions, they do set prices of coins. If I sell something in an auction and all the price guides say it's worth $40 and I sell it for 70 and all the other auctions start selling it at or around the 60 to 70 mark, you can guarantee that coin's going to be 60 in a week or two. So that's something you have to pay attention. No one auction cannot set a price, but several auctions can. Okay. Sometimes APMEX has things others do not, which is very true, BK. Hello.
Oh, yes. They do have variety. That is one of their biggest strong suits.
Yeah, and that's what we try. We try to have variety, but it's it is what it is. We can only have so much. Shane P, hello. JJ, hello. So yeah, I think the oh, here we go. Look at this from Vu Fan. It just takes 2 or 3 sales of a similar coin to change the market rate. A lot lower than I thought it would be. But yeah, markets are set by auction prices as long as they're consistent. But back to the 2.0 squeeze. I think it's real. I think it's happening. You know who I haven't seen in the stream here all night tonight? I haven't seen my better half.
I was gonna say, yeah. Where's the message?
Yeah, where's my better half, the moderator?
Or is she lurking?
They're probably lurking. So yeah, I think it's real. I think it's happening, and I think it's happening the way it should happen. Because slowly and steadily. That is very, very important. I'm gonna have to do something about this, son. I'm gonna have to start parking my car somewhere else or something because I think that's just coming off my car. Yeah. Anyway, there's a link if somebody wants to come up. Sir Gold, hello. So, guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. I see there's 50 of you in here. That is really cool.
Hey.
So what else? Mike had said, what did we nickname Mike? Angel gave him a nickname. Doesn't look like we're hitting 100 people in the chat. No. He did say that he was going to give away Mid-America.
Oh, the Mac.
The Mac Mike or Mac Daddy or something.
Yeah.
Mac Daddy. They did say he was going to give, and he would have too, going to give away 2 Silver Eagles, one from each of our channels if we had hit 100 people peak. But obviously we didn't hit it because we're at 52. We're quarter to 7. We still hit it. You never know.
Yeah.
We got 41 likes in the house. That's cool. That is really nice that we got a few likes. So, guys, does anybody want to come up? Keith, I have a question. Now, let's just, before I read it, let's see what it is. I have a question. What all kinds of things can you do with proofs mint sets? You can break them up. That's an option. You can give them away as birth sets for like someone's birthday. You can give it to them that way. You can sell them. Find somebody who's willing to buy them. Sometimes they go high. Sometimes they go low. It depends on who wants them. Certain years have certain momentous value to other people that they may not have to someone else. So yeah,
there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them that have rarity as well.
There are a lot of different things to do. Like, let's say your neighbors got married in, say, 1985. You give them a 1985 proof set. You give them a 1985 proof set. Put a card with it. Make up a nice card and say, hey, this was produced the year you got married. It's just as old as your marriage. Proof sets make great gifts, whether they're silver or clad. I prefer silver because I'm a silver stacker. Mac Daddy, thank you, Zilla. But yeah, there are all kinds of things. But I think the biggest thing with proof sets are gifts. I really do.
That, or you have the truly addicted like myself and have a shelf of them right above your head.
Where?
That's all proof sets.
Oh, you're like me. You ain't got as many as me, though.
Well, that's my personal collection. I don't have a store where I'm buying them from the public.
Oh, Sir Gold, here's something to add. You can look for double dies and other errors. There are some proof sets like the 68, the 80, the 75, 68, 83, 91 have missing S mint marks on some of the coins.
Yeah. 90 as well, I want to say.
Is it 90? It might have been 90, not 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 90, yeah. So there are missing mint marks on the pennies. The 75 is the dime. That's the king of all the proof sets.
Mm-hmm.
You get to 75, it's worth about $250,000 missing the S on the dime.
And actually, I was checking out Blue Ridge earlier today, and they just had an auction over at the Central States auction. A couple of nickel. They punched the nickel denomination on a proof cent planchet.
Wow!
So, and apparently they were found in the proof sets. So I mean, yeah, stuff like that apparently does exist.
In the coin world, there are certain things you never forget. In 2012, I actually held it, a $2.50 gold planchet. They stamped an Indian head cent on it.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's worth a couple $1,000,000. I'm like, yeah, I got to hold it. You got to love holding the $1 million coins because most of that stuff you only see like at the A&A museums and stuff, and you can't touch them there. Children's birthdays are a great for ideal for proof sets.
Very much so.
It is cheaper way to get younger people into coins and silver. Zilla followed up with his statement.
Yeah, in fact, yeah. Whenever I have a friend and they say that their kids are starting to get into coin collecting or they have an interest in it, the very next time I see them, they get a gift of their birth year proof set.
Okay, Sir Gold, I see you say you have ADHD. Sorry about that. Sorry about the stroke. But what you just look at the coin and just make sure all of them have the mint mark on them. From 1968 forward, all the coins should have an S mint mark. If they don't, that's probably the easiest thing to look for. If I buy a set, that's all I look for. I don't look for the double dies. I don't look for none of that. I look for the quickest thing to look for, and that is it. They all have mint marks or they don't, period. So if someone can buy a large date 70 off me, 60 is pretty easy. I can spot that with my naked eye. But if I have to take a loop to a proof set, I'm not looking for it. So just look for the mint marks. You can probably do it with your naked eye or with a pair of magnifier glasses where you don't have to take a loop to every single coin.
Yeah.
That'll be real simple.
But another simple one, if you want to go that far back, the 1956 proof set. Take a look at the $50.
Again, you have to take a magnifier to
Yeah.
look at that eagle.
Oh, yeah. You got to see if there's 4 feathers on the
yeah.
right or if there's 3.
Yeah. Okay, here, let's talk about the squeeze a little more. I feel the squeeze is working. It made silver more mainstream. Yes, it did. It has changed the demand, hopefully forever. Hopefully not forever, ever, so I can get a little silver in. But yes, that's exactly my sentiments right there is what Scott Kahala said. It did make it more mainstream because I noticed this week I've had more people come in again that have never bought silver before. So that is a really, really good thing.
And there, yeah, from what I was seeing over in Pittsburgh, yeah, there were a lot of people that were looking for heavy on silver. So, and it was moving faster than you could blink. It was something else.
Sir Gold sold the gold coin, sold a nice gold coin to my old coin guy for $1,400, only to find out later it was worth guy. Oh man.
Yeah. That's
you're a
not
coin
Denver.
dealer, and I'm gonna be straight with you. You sell to somebody like Atmex, they're gonna give you 60%. A guy like me, I'll give you 75 to 85% of value for something like that. Because, and the reason why we're so far off of value on the more collectible stuff, it's not that we don't want to pay it. It's that we don't know when we're going to sell it. Now, if I had that coin sold already, I'd give you 95 to 99%. But if I didn't already have it sold, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1,400, dude, I see why he's your old coin guy. That's all I can say about that. Good choice for making him your old coin guy.
Yeah,
There's no way that should have ever happened.
For those of you that don't remember the 1800s gold coins, back then when there was a D mint mark on any coin, Denver Mint didn't open until what, 1906, 1907?
There was no Denver minted gold coins until the modern commems in the 1980s.
Yeah. So if you ever find a gold coin that has a D mint mark on it from the early to mid 1800s, it's from a mint in Dahlonega, North Carolina.
Yes.
And yeah, they are some of the rarest coins out there.
Even with Atmex is 60%, they'll pay you for collectible coins. Again, because they have such a massive inventory. If you go to classes with the ANA and they tell you what a coin dealer needs to make, their standard is you need to make 40%. Well, it's not, you know, if you're a smaller guy, that's just not possible. You have to go
not always practical.
But even with their price, they would have paid you $15,000 for that. So yeah, good choice for making them your old coin guy. Okay, your opinion, going to break open all the 90% silver proof set, stake quarters, 99, put them in Whitman archive book, or should I just leave them in the mint lenses? I myself would leave them in the mint lenses so they don't get fingerprints on them. I would just take them apart from the rest, and I would pack them one on top of the other, put a rubber band around them, and call it the stake quarters. That way there's no damage to them from fingerprints or anything. But if you was going to put them in a book, don't use a Whitman. Use something like a Dansko. Use gloves. Put them in there to where you can view both sides so you don't damage the quarters wanting to look at them. Because a Whitman book, over time, it's more likely to catch moisture. It's more likely to damage the coins.
Yeah, and you might say that the Dansko books are either harder to find or that they're more expensive to find when you find them. Believe me, they are worth it.
Okay, and Sir Gold, Zilla, Sir Gold says that that coin guy seems like a scam artist. But they also follow up with what I had talked about being able to sell it, where I would be 25 to 85%. They said it may take years to find the right buyer for that coin. So yeah, you should have been in the neighborhood, even at Atmex's low price. Worst case scenario is Atmex's price of 15. I myself would have probably gave about 20 to 22,000 for it. But again, Is it certified? Is it raw? Has it been clean? A lot of times the graders will certify that coin even if it's been cleaned.
Yeah, it might get a details grade, but I mean, it's still you're validating the authenticity of the piece.
And look at this. Cheerios Sacagawea.
That Cheerios dollar, nice.
5,000 made.
Yep.
What would you estimate that coin to be at? That is a coin I would not buy. It is worth approximately $4,000 to $6,000. I would not buy it because it is one of them, like Zilla says years. That may take a lot of years to sell.
Yeah.
Because it's a more modern coin. But if I was to acquire it on a consignment, I would do my best to try to find a buyer. But that's a coin where I would be right with Amex, 60%. Every coin has a buy price, whether it be 60%, 110%. The buy price a lot will depend on how fast that the coin dealer thinks they can move it. But never, ever should they pay you less than 60%. I know it sounds low, but you have to understand, you get a coin like this, that's a 60% buy, this Sacagawea Cheerios, because you don't know when or if you're going to sell it. Now, if I wanted that coin as a prestige coin, I would pay the $4,000, but it's not a coin I would want as a prestigious coin. He's the biggest here too, and I've told people about him, but they said it was my fault, which it was, but I was trying to alert them, so I figured to let them know, get scammed next if they can't listen. Sir Gold, now, in saying that, it was not your fault. That was totally the dealer's fault. If the dealer made a mistake, okay, and bought your coin low and then resold it for low money, which I don't think he did, that was his stupidity. But if he bought it and sold it for a high money, he should have had your information to contact you back and gave you some kickback. And I've done that for some people before. If I bought something low and it come out higher than I thought it would, even if I didn't sell it, I would call him back and give him kickback. So no, it's not your fault. It's his fault for not paying you fair, or his fault for being stupid and buying it cheap and selling it cheap in the first place. And I don't mean to call people stupid, but every dealer knows Charlotte, DeLonga, and Carson City Gold is way, way expensive, way above melt. Everybody knows that.
And in all honesty, it is the purpose of any good coin dealer to educate the public on coin collecting.
Yes. And that's one of the things I try to do here on YouTube. I don't give you a lot in one video, but I try to give you a little here, a little there.
Yeah. And exactly what Keith said.
Lagunas.
That's why we're here.
Okay, and that sounds like a fair deal. You sold one for $160 because they were selling, being sold for less than what I paid. I paid $175. Well, if you sold one for $160, that sounds like a fair deal, because
that's about what they average.
If they were selling for less than that on average, you did good. Some of them silver limited sets are expensive.
Yeah, I mean, they come out at $145 or $150 every year.
I think they raised the price up to $220.
Yeah, $210 last year. Yeah,
I think it's $210, $220. Yeah, that's ridiculous right now.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the 2012 has some premium because of everything in 2012 has premium, and then the 2017 has some premium also because of the estimate mark on the Silver Eagle.
Now, something I've noticed, guys, there's a link if anybody wants to come up. Something I've noticed about the U.S. Mint products over the years. I have noticed, they don't always hold their value, but I've noticed the even years are the years that are better product. Like you had 04 that went good. The exception was 01 when the proof set went way up, because I took advantage of the The Sacagawea dollar when it went way up and sold for like 75. But most normally you got like your 04, your 8, your 10, your 12, your 18, your 20. Those are all better sets, and some of them have come back down. But everything from probably 13 forward is holding its value pretty well. Your 16 also.
Oh, yeah.
Those tend to be a little bit better than the odd years. A lot of people are talking about, oh, they think the 21 is going to be a key set. There's a good chance it's going to be key because they reduced 3 silver quarters out of it and pumped that price up to 105. That is the only thing that will make it. But if too many people buy it, which they probably will, thinking it's going to be a hard set, it's an odd year. The odds of it holding, I don't think it will. It may have a premium here at the beginning, but it'll falter off because it's an odd year. When you go back and you look at all of these sets over the years, the proof sets, and you look at all of them, it's always the even ones that have the good spikes. Occasionally an odd year. And this could be the occasion. 21 could be the occasion where the odd year spiked. But just like 13 and 01, those spiked, but they came right back down. I don't know. Does anybody know of any odd year on a proof set that held its value even after the spike?
If you take a look at the mintage numbers on all of those, anything after 15 is low mintage.
Yes.
Lower than 2012.
Yes. But they're not holding the value.
No.
Because of what the mint is doing. They're
exactly,
exasperating the prices. And that is just too much. But what I have noticed about the mint is when they exasperate their prices, when they rise their prices, and this is something you guys might want to pay attention to. When the U.S. Mint rises their prices, silver goes up. Now, the question I have for you is, are they knowing ahead of time, or do they have the precognition, or do they have the algorithm in their computers to tell them silver's going to go up in a year or 6 months? Let's raise our prices now and see what happens. And even if it's not going to go up, it goes up just because they raise their prices. So with saying that, they raised their prices on Silver Eagle proofs. What is it, 73 or something like that?
Yeah,
right
73, yeah.
I had to go through, because of everything, I had to go through all of my website yesterday. I just raised all my Silver Eagles up to 89 and called it good. And they sell, they don't. Because I can't keep up with it. The mint raises their price and they make the prices go up.
Yep. And in the last couple of months, every single one of the proof Silver Eagles has gone up.
Wholesale, I think wholesalers are paying around $65, $67 for backdate ones. So that's why I raised up. If they're paying me that much, I can afford to retail them for an extra 20 over what they'll buy sight unseen for.
Mm-hmm. Sir Gold, 1999 was a very good year for the proof sets, especially the silver. I remember that went all the way up to what, $300 at one point?
$650, I thought.
I wasn't there for that.
$650. I was there for that. $650.
But pretty much, it was the first year of the statehood quarters, and the silver set for 99 is the only way to get those silver statehood quarters. They started releasing an individual. Yeah, they started releasing an individual silver quarter box in 04. Yeah. So, but the 99, it's an
odd year.
Them and trying to make the sets. Yeah, it was just, it spiked the prices, and the prices are still what, $75 to $80, depending on.
Yeah, but that's the quarters holding the value of it.
Yeah,
but still, it was a flop. It was a flop in the sense of it went up to $650 and it fell way back down. Even though, but when you look at that $75, $80 for the 99 set, almost all silver sets are costing you about $69. At least on my website, I went through yesterday and today and the day before. I went through raising a lot of my prices. I raised all my silver proof sets to a minimum of $69. I had no choice. It's either do it or run out. I left everything else. If it didn't have silver, I left it all alone. I don't care. I just seen something. Wasn't 2006 ASE first year for that with a very low mintage, burnished ASE?
It
I
was
think
a lower mint.
it was a low
mintage,
mintage. I don't think it's the
but,
lowest.
Yeah. Honestly, the Silver Eagle, the Burnished, and the San Francisco mint marks for the last few years, they have been pretty low mintage.
As far as Silver Eagles, guys, I'm gonna give you my opinion. The best Silver Eagle to buy for the money, dollar for dollar on the Silver Eagle, is you buy the 2013 enhanced uncirculated. It is, in my opinion, one of the best looking Silver Eagles. The only way to get it was in the two-piece set, two-piece. And I buy that and I just buy it. I don't even try to sell them. Occasionally, if someone's in here when I'm buying it, I'll sell it. But you'll never see one of those on my website. Okay, silver always follows copper. Copper has tripled in the last year. Where you find copper in electronics, you find silver, and copper will be $7.15 by 2025. We all already know silver is going to be so expensive to mine coming out of by 2035 that it's going to force the price up, just the mining cost. Brittany says, hello, silver. Silver salvation. Pride of Two Nations. That is not the best looking Silver Eagle. You compare that Silver Eagle to the 2013. What's your opinion, Kevin?
You know what? I think I might be able to provide an example.
Yeah, find an example of both of those and throw those up. A 2013.
Here is my Pride of Two Nations. I actually got it graded and put in with the two-piece set.
Do you have a 13 handy?
Yes, I do. It's just up on the shelf right here.
Okay,
so, I mean, yes, that does have great characteristics. And here, let me see if centering it will do well. Yep.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. So that's the 2019.
Okay.
It looks great.
It does look great.
But
there's no doubt about it.
When you take a look at the 13, and I'm actually going to cover my camera for 1 second,
because he don't want you to see which shelf it's on. Got to keep it secret.
Yeah. Plus, I don't want to be knocking around everything. So let's see here. That was the San
Now, when
Francisco.
you get them up, let's hold them both up at the same time so people can see the difference in them.
Yep. Because we got a sleeve. And we got a box.
Gotta love them boxes. Gotta love them boxes. A box in a box.
But I mean, look at how beautiful these boxes were.
A box in a box. Gotta love boxes.
And it's that wood lacquer. I mean, they're just beautiful boxes then.
That's the mintage on the 2016 or 2006 W Burnish.
Okay, well, this one's the 2012. So
the 2012.
You need to go to the other box.
Okay, so you got the wrong box.
Yeah,
it's
but you know
West
what?
Point.
The boxes are identical, so that onus is on me. And then once we're in the box, we have the COA and a piece of velvet covering up
now
this beauty.
Can you pull just the capsule out?
And that's what
and hold it up next to. Oh, look, his little Yoda right there, guys. He got Yoda. Yoda's going to say which one's better. So that way they can compare them face to face. Okay, under his finger is the 13. You can see how you can see that. I'm actually pointing at it. If you look up here at the top of the flag by the RE and Liberty, or the BE rather, you can see the stars in that flag much better than you can on the 19. You can see the definition of the flag. It just, in my opinion, is the best looking. Everybody's all about this shiny.
Yeah. Everybody was all about that enhanced reverse proof in 2019.
And they missed.
I think they had it much better. And yeah, I need to get my side camera going. They definitely had much better.
Yo, man, what's up?
With the reverse. The enhanced
Yeah, it was
uncirculated.
so guys, if you want a great looking silver eagle, in my opinion, that is the best looking silver eagle on the market. Oh, True Roots, look at this. Look at this. True to you, Roots. Now I want one. Go find them.
Yeah, I was gonna
Find
say,
them
good luck
first.
finding them. These sets, I've been seeing them for what, about $160, $180 lately?
Yeah. I buy the sets and I sell off the other one. So I have less in it. Hey, Joker's
Thank you.
Coins, how are you? I like the 13 the best. Is
'Cause, yeah,
Scott Kahala. Wow.
the oth-
Brittany Lagoons, hello, Joker Coins.
the other coin is no slouch either. I mean, it's reverse
Oh, it's
proof.
still a good look. Yeah, the other coin is still a good looking coin. There's no doubt about it. But I really like
that
the
enhanced
other.
and circulated, yeah, hands down.
It is the best looking silver eagle on the market. Now, what was wrong with it? I believe it was the 2019 S reverse
San
proof.
Francisco one, yeah, that was
They
an
had an
ordering
issue.
nightmare.
It was an ordering nightmare. But the problem with it, it was an S. But the problem was it was identical to the W.
Yeah,
That was the problem. That's why I didn't keep mine, because it wasn't unique except for a mint mark. So
Yeah.
that does. But this
The fact that
coin,
there were-
isn't there like JJ, if I'm not mistaken, isn't there like less than 100,000 of the 2013 reverse enhanced uncirculated? I believe it is less than 100 or right around that number. Could be around 200,
well,
but it's low.
yeah, it's a lower number, but that San Francisco enhanced reverse proof is what, 30,000?
Yeah.
It is
But
the lowest.
then you got the West Point, same coin, 100,000.
Yep.
I would buy it for 180 if I didn't have to. Look at that. I would buy it for 180 if we didn't have to get a transmission for a car. Still making payments on it. Yeah, transmissions are not cheap, Sir Gold.
Oh, no.
They are not cheap. So, as we was talking about earlier with the Squeeze 2.0, we do believe that it's still here. And we believe that it's getting tighter. And we believe that the supply you're going to see it get tighter. Now, Silver Seeker released a video earlier today. Go check his channel out if you haven't. He released 281,000. Still, I'll buy them all if I get a chance.
Yeah, and what happened back in 2013 when people were ordering it, all they had was a black and white picture to go off of.
Yes.
Nobody knew the true beauty of this coin. Otherwise, the mint.
Yeah, it was like a scan picture.
Yeah. And the thing is, because of all of what happened with the 2011 25th anniversary set, they were very hesitant for putting out just a set amount of coins. So, and they received terrible feedback from that. So in 2012 and 2013, these 2 coin sets, they made the order come in first, then they made the coins, which I think they can learn a little bit from their past. But
now Zilla. Yeah, they will learn a little bit in their past, Kevin.
Yeah.
Zilla, you're asking if silver hits 100, do you think offloading 100-ounce bars will be hard to do? As I started to mention earlier, Silver Seeker put out a video. He actually changed the title of the video because he started getting a lot of comments on it, obviously. He changed the title. But basically, and he's in my boat, I don't think silver's going to hit 100 anytime soon, but I think soon it will buy you $100 worth of product that it buys today. And I'm with that 100% because him and I both have went back to that quarter for a gallon of gas type thing forever because it's the truth. And he had mentioned that all the way back in 1918 that you could sit there and let's see. Is that how we did it?
Hey, boss, how's it going?
You could sit there and go with get a gallon of gas, and today it still gets you that gallon of gas, whereas that quarter back then don't get you a gallon of gas unless it's silver. The same thing's going to happen. If silver hits 100, it's going to be crazy, but I don't think it's going to get there. I think it's going to get to where it will buy $100 worth of stuff. And that is inflation. The dollar is going to go down, and you're still going to be able to buy the same amount of stuff with your silver. Silver is a hedge against inflation. Don't try to make money because something always happens. And but to answer your question in short, do I think it would be tough to offload 100-ounce silver bars? Yes, I do. Not everybody is walking around with $10,000. Sorry about that long draw.
But I would still buy them, though.
No.
So we got Mac Daddy in the house. What's up, Mac Daddy?
Hey, I almost forgot about the
Big Mac.
I'm real sorry.
Oh, guys, now that we got Mac Daddy here, let's go ahead and touch base on the meet and greet. It is on June 25th, 26th, and 27th. So far in the lineup, coming down there, we got myself, Coin Crew. We got Silver Seeker. We got Rob Finds Treasures. We got Paul's Spare Time. We've got Baseman, possibly Mad Stacker, if he can squeeze it, he said. But that I stand by my statement. You are the best looking guy on. Oh, man, look at. Oops, wrong one. Nope, I had the right one. There it is. I like that.
They don't have to talk to me like that. I know I'm the best looking guy on the.
We're trying to get more YouTubers to come to that meet and greet show. So if any of you guys want to get down there, it's hosted by Mac Daddy himself from Mid America Coins, Mike. So anything you want to add to that? Did I say it all, or
what's going on? You said it all, guys. It's going to be a blast. I would love to have more of you guys down there. The more, the merrier. We're going to have a really good time. And who knows, you could be that lucky one that walks out with that $5 gold coin, too. Somebody's going to win it.
Local Pawn Stars
and
2016
dealers
NDC.
And the public vote will get a chance to draw for it.
Great buy, Metal Dragon. So, yeah, guys, you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. If you don't like meeting us, because I know I'm not the best, nicest guy. I mean, shoot, last week they called me a DICK on this stream. So I know I'm not the nicest guy. You can at least buy some coins and have fun.
Exactly.
And you can also talk to Silver Seeker and Rob Finds Treasures.
Well, how do you know they wasn't trying to call you Richard and they misspelled it? They misspelled it by their nickname.
No, they literally said it. Oh, man, yeah. You know what they say. So we didn't hit 100 people in the chat, Mac Daddy, but
geez, thank you. I get to save my silver. But I really wanted to give it away, guys. I really did.
I guess I can do it. I'll have to see you first to make sure I know what you look like, so I don't let just somebody behind my table there, Mad Stacker. Got to know security. You know how it is. Security. Got to know what you look like. Yeah, because I am really big on security, guys. But yeah, you're more than welcome.
We'll have plenty of security there for you, sir.
Yeah, I'm big.
In Oklahoma, we don't have to, even though we're going to have the police department there, everybody carries. It's just a common thing for us.
Oh, look at this. Someone is foul-mouthing in our stream. I think they're talking about the name Richard. Moral of the story, don't be a Richard.
That's right.
Yes, that is in Grove, Oklahoma, JJ. Grove, Oklahoma at the Grove Civic Center, June the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Meet and greet. We got 60 likes, 59 concurrent viewers. Wow, wow, wow. So you had a long day at the shop today, huh, Mac Daddy?
I sure did. We didn't get out there until after 5 our time, which was after 6.
Oh, yeah, we was already on, buddy.
Oh,
yeah, I sent you the email earlier.
Well, we'll excuse it this time.
I noticed it later. I had to look down the line. That's how many emails I've had since that one.
Yeah, they could have called me Jane. That movie, who was that? Jim Carrey and somebody else, Dick and Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, they could have. Hey, I agree with them.
Look at that. Matt Sager says, "You've seen my arm tattoos." Yes, I have. You're gonna have to hold your arms out like this. I'm gonna say, okay, now cover the elbows up and let me look again. That way I'm certain. That way I'm certain. All right,
MLM Warrior, thank you, and welcome to the Numismatic Nation.
There you go. What'd you do? Get another sub?
Looks like I got a sub.
You did.
MLM.
Oh, let's refresh this and see where we're at. Oh, he got 2 of them tonight.
Hey, how about that?
Boom chakalaka. I don't think I got any tonight. Did I get any? No, I didn't get none. Nope, I didn't get none.
You know what?
I think I started down.
I've been looking. Apparently, most of my views are coming from unsubscribed people. What's going on, folks?
Yeah, that is a lot. I
want to say it's about 65% of my views are coming from the unsubscribed. Well, we gotta get you guys initiated.
You gotta sit there and liven it up, man. Liven it up. Get them to subscribe. Have a party.
We had a Sith on earlier this week. I mean, come on. We had everything from for Star Wars for May the 4th. And you know what? I got that package coming in on Monday for the Beskar bars. So you guys can stay tuned and come join me on Monday when we see how those look.
Knowing your luck, mail's going to be late.
Ain't that the truth?
Coin's making sense.
Actually, it's already at the Detroit hub, so if it takes 2 days to get here, then it's already slow. I can drive to Elon Park faster than it takes them to get it here.
Mad, did you lose it on the first the Mad channel or the Maddest channel?
Steve, I lost Kevin. There's Kevin.
Yep.
I hope it's not me. Remember, we got off the stream last week, and we wasn't off but 2 minutes, and I lost internet. So it was a good thing we ended the stream because I froze up on these guys, and I just lost it. I was out.
Sue Hatton, thank you. That Star Wars video was a lot. They were both a lot of fun to film.
Oh, especially
when we had Lord Sidious there.
Sue Hatton enjoyed the Star Wars video. Well, my Star Wars or his Star Wars, Sue?
Silver Clan, welcome to the Numismatic Nation.
Hi, Silver Clan. So, yeah, guys, I think we was talking a little bit. Yes. Oh, she liked yours, not mine. Yours was better. Hey, Mac Daddy, we was talking earlier about Silver Squeeze 2.0, which happened. It started on the 1st of May.
Yes.
And my question, if you'll notice down in the description, I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. We're talking about that. Did it happen? And also, if it did, is it still happening? How does your shop affected by that?
Actually, I believe it might have happened, but it didn't happen the way the Democrats wanted it to. I'm completely out of silver for the first time. I got silver coming in, but that's why I was so busy today. All the guys heard them guys talk. They seen what the stock markets did. They cashed out paper, put it into physical this week. My guys around me did. They said they've had enough. So little did they know, if you would have looked at JM Bullion on Saturday.
It was bought by A, Mark.
Okay, SD, all of them, they put sold out on silver. Did you notice on Monday they had silver again for sale?
Yep.
They
did that. Okay,
well, and that's what happened. They couldn't buy silver over the weekend like they wanted to help the stock markets. That's what they was after. It fell in their face because they got us in 2011, but they didn't get us this round.
True to your roots. I'm happy more coin shows are happening. I'm hoping the one here in San Diego happens this year. You know, true to your roots, you can always come to the meet and greet in Grove, Oklahoma, June 25th, 26th, and 27th. I will be there. Silver Seeker will be there. Rob finds treasures to be here. We can't talk Kevin into coming down. Mike Mac Daddy right there will be there.
Will definitely be there.
Yeah, because he's hosting the show. So, yeah, if you can make it, if you can squeeze it in your schedule, it's 3 days. Oh, guys, also on that 3 days, the Wednesday before, which is the June the 23rd, we will not have
And
a coin roll hunt.
I bet you if you make it, you're going to see me and say, hey, I know that guy.
So from the 23rd through the 27th, no coin roll hunt, no dealer chat like tonight, and no auction on Sunday. I will be at the show during dealer chat and on the auction day. So, hey, gotta meet you, right?
Otherwise, I have a couple of computers at my shop. We can still do it if you want to.
Oh, he's saying we
can go
might
by.
still be able to do dealer chat. But
Uh-oh.
at this time, we're not planning on it. But it doesn't mean I won't grab my phone because now that I'm over 1,000
Just
subs,
maybe, I
can
can get
stream
all
right
the
from my
guys
phone.
that attend that from YouTube to all get on the chat. I'm going to work on it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
going to be a
you know,
tough
yeah.
chat to do. Then we're going to have to. Then we're going to be like, well, whose channel are we going to do it on? Whose channel are we going to do it on? Oh, whose channel? Or we all get
And
up there.
well,
How about
hey,
Mid-America
turns.
Coins?
Yeah,
I
why
won't
don't
have
you
mine
start
up
your
yet.
channel, Mac Daddy?
The Silver Seeker's coming up to help me set mine up. That will be the week I'll be setting it up. But I'm glad to lend my computers out and let one of you guys take it over. Put your
Well, I
own
was going to
chat.
say we could make a plan and try to get cameras set up so that we can all have a big forum.
I bought top of the line cameras, guys. I went all out. I did
We
not
do
go
have a
cheap.
couple extra tables down there that, did you say, Mac Daddy, that we're going to be able to sit down and talk to anybody who wants to talk with us?
We are.
So we're going to have a couple tables
what
where
we
we're,
call for the YouTube channels 2 round tables.
there you go. You guys can come down, shoot the crap with us, and do whatever you want
Come
to
to
do.
the round table. Sit down,
The
shoot the
round
chat,
tables.
talk to your favorite YouTube guy, pick his brain, have fun.
Yeah, so if you guys want to make it,
guys,
make the plan.
It's going to be fun.
If you are going to try to make it, though, I would recommend trying to get some hotel rooms because if my hotel gets canceled, I just go crash with my brother there.
No, that's all right. No, I have 6 extra rooms underneath Mid-America that you guys can buy at our cost, $100 plus tax.
Until they're
Get across the
gone.
street from the show. I do this every year. I take 20 rooms, and that way I can make sure my guys that really want to be across the show can definitely get in. So I have 6 rooms left because all my other guys already spoke for their rooms, including that guy right there, Coin Crew.
Oh yeah. Anyway, are you having a shortage of silver coming into your shop? The retail clients bringing them? Is that a little bit shorter than normal?
Nobody's hardly bringing silver into ours. They're taking
That's
it
what's
out. They
happening.
ain't bringing it in.
We were talking earlier about the silver, the way if it goes up too quick, how the guys that have been invested in it 10 to 40 years, how they would just dump it. Whereas if it goes up 50 cents to maybe $1 every single week, those guys, they won't dump it. They'll think it's still going to go further. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on it is what we got going here now, guys. I won't say his name up there in Washington, D.C. What we going now, my guys, as a rule, you are right. Usually would do that. They're telling me there's no freaking way they're dumping anything. They don't care if it went to 50, they're still buying.
But there's still those guys that if it jumps too fast, that's what I'm saying. If it goes up too fast, they're going to try to take profits and try to buy back. Now, there's a chance that if it doesn't set back, they're going to miss out and miss the boat. Is that not correct?
That is correct, but that's what too many people's worried about, missing the boat. Missing the boat. And I mean, it ain't just in coins, guys. We're talking ammo. We're talking guns. They have pushed the buttons of many of us Americans, and now we're saying, wait a minute.
What? No, I didn't, JJ. I did not hear about Ralph Fiennes Treasures breaking on his birthday. What is right?
No.
Man, I'd be bringing my pew-pews out, buddy.
Holy cow. That's a nice birthday present. I'd probably want to shoot somebody.
So Brittany just said 8.5 hours. There's Brittany Lagunas right there with the boy. 8.5 hours, Sergo transmission or the vehicle, 700 transmission vehicle. Oh, I don't even know what that's about, Brittany. I'm sorry. I was getting into your conversation. I was just like, I might as well click it and read it.
They were talking about a transmission issue that somebody was having.
Sergo.
Yep.
Okay, here's Sir Gold again. My coin guy has some, but not much. He wanted to buy mine. I thought he was joking. There you go. A lot
I
of people
guarantee
are
he
wanting
was
to buy
not.
silver.
I want to buy it,
Yep.
guys.
Okay, here's what happened on his birthday. They stole 1,500 in halves out of his Hummer.
Ooh,
I never leave my coins in my
no.
vehicle unattended. The only time they will be unattended is if I'm walking from one location to back to my car to get to rest. And then sometimes I have somebody with a pew there guarding. When I get $3,000 to $4,000 a week in halves, and there's always somebody guarding my car. I never leave them in there.
Somebody must have been watching them.
Yeah, somebody had to know something. Okay, who wants to handle this one? Is $40 too much to pay for an ounce of silver?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Not really. Not right now.
It depends on what type of ounce.
Yeah. If you're
Yeah,
going
it does.
generic, then honestly, right now that's hitting
That's a little
34,
steep
almost heading to
on generic.
35.
Generic is running in between 33 to 36.50.
Yeah. So I
Your
mean,
your Solverine silver, not like your Eagles. I'm talking like your Krugerrands, your Robin Hoods, your Philharmonics. Those are all 40 plus right now.
yeah, kangaroos. Yeah.
Yeah, 40 is
Well,
not too
then
much
I
to
guess
pay
I
for
sold
Solverine.
Philharmonics too cheap today at 36.
How many you want to sell me at 36?
I just sold the last row I had.
That's why you sold the last row you
Yeah.
had. You got to keep on that, bro. You got to keep on that. The Mac Daddy is slipping.
Yeah, the last
back
two,
to what
the last
He
2
bought
days,
generics
silver
at
has been
33.
going
He asked me
nuts.
what I wanted for that row of Philharmonics. I thought $3 more than that. He took it.
Wow.
Hey, I make an offer, I stick to it. I didn't say exactly I was really going to sell it as that. I said probably about $3 over. He said, I'll take it. You're
I leave my
penny.
stuff in my truck. They getting penny boxes. Look at that. Metal Dragon Braveheart says, you guys are going to have to work to get $25 out of me. Yeah, that's a lot of work grabbing. Yeah, you leave some penny boxes in. Yeah, but a box of halves like $500. That's worth picking up, even at 25 pounds a pop. I mean, that's worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have noticed a big difference. I am, like I was saying earlier on the stream, I'm completely out of generic rounds. I'm almost out of 10-ounce mark. The only thing I have, and it's because I had a super surplus, is I'm loaded on 90%. And when I say out of this stuff, I'm talking about the basic bulk stuff, the less expensive stuff. I've got all of the more expensive stuff. Well, not all of it, a lot of it. But yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't have been out if my truck would have came with my silver. It's FedEx got my silver over the weekend. Now I'm worried.
Hey guys, I'm gonna let you two boys
All right.
handle this a minute.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, he went AFK.
Okay, so what we got, Kevin?
Well, hey, Sir Gold is talking that he just got 6 generic rounds and 2 1/10-ounce gold. You're lucky to find them right now. I'm telling you.
What do you have to pay for his 10-ounce gold?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I've been seeing it in the 250 to 280 lately.
JM Bullion had him today for 260.
Hey, it's painful. Yeah, it's been a month since I picked up 10th-ounce gold, and I think the last one I got was at 215. So, and I was fortunate at that.
I'm even offering right now because I can get 250, 260 out. You bring it in my shop, I'll
Oh, yeah.
220 without even thinking about it. 225 if you push my button, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I started last week. I was paying $2 over on silver rounds. This week I'm offering $250. I mean, and I still can't get them to bring it back.
Yeah, and it's going up, going higher and higher. I mean, we were just looking earlier at the bullion prices at the
90%, even 90%.
And yeah, they're
I'm
charging
$2 over.
Yeah, heck, just Silver Eagles. They're charging $10.50. I've seen as high as 20 over. I mean,
That's
some of the
crazy.
ridiculous places. I mean, yeah.
20 over is getting really. Yeah. I on silver right now. I've been offering on Eagles about.
Hey, we got a
5
coin crew
bucks over
back.
spot. There he is.
Yeah, I
Mr.
had to-
King himself.
I had to take a bathroom break a second, guys. It
That's
took
all
me a
right. We
minute
didn't
to
need to
wash
know
my
all that,
hands.
sir. We really didn't need to know that.
Hey, you got to take a break every once in a while, dude.
Well, break's fine. We don't need to know the rest of it.
Well, when nature
Big
calls, you have
Rocky.
to accept the charges.
That's right.
I'm seeing Big Rock.
We was
Why am I
talking
not-
about silver and the prices of silver.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to buy some silver?
some silver? Yeah, yes, I do.
We all want to buy silver, Big Rocky.
Whatever you got, buddy.
Yeah. 240
Heard
for
what
the
I'm
10
paying.
ounce golds. You got yourself a good deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
good deal,
definitely
my
a good
friend.
deal.
Yeah, you just
Zilla.
heard what I would pay you for them, and you got them $1 cheaper than I'm wanting to pay.
Yeah.
What are you paying?
I'm paying $220.
Well, they
and I
need to
even
sell
told
them to
Kevin-
me. I'll pay more than that.
I told Kevin if they push me hard enough, I might pay $225.
I'll pay
paying $2,
$225, and if they push me hard, I might pay more.
I told everybody I'm paying $2 over on 90% and $250 on rounds.
So go 240 for the gold and 31 for each generic Buffalo round. That's a good deal.
Yeah,
That's
a great
really
deal.
good.
you
deal.
did well.
You did very well.
Yeah, you did really good.
Slayer
Zilla,
Staker.
I recommend going getting some money and getting the rest of them at 219.
Yeah.
No doubt about
You've been
that.
making money on that.
If not, tell one of us where they're at and we're heading there.
That's right, because we need silver. We need some silver.
And gold. We'll take gold. You know I got a lot of gold.
We'll take gold too, but we really need silver. Guys, silver is tight. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It is very tight. I don't know what these people are thinking it's not, but it is.
Yeah,
I
just got my call today because I told everybody I was going to be doing pre-orders on new Eagles by the end of May. God, I don't think
Johnny
it's going to
Chan.
happen.
No, it's not going to happen. I don't think it'll happen.
They don't think they're going to have any Eagles to let me offer out there for that. So
yeah, I've been seeing
and
these pre-orders out there, and people, be careful on some of these pre-orders. There are certain ones that are out there right now that are nothing but junk.
Yeah, well, if they're
Some of
offering
these
you pre-orders without having they're able to order themselves, I would stay away from that. Right now, I do it. I do pre-orders every year, but I don't order it until I can order it.
Hey, Johnny Chan.
So we won't be doing pre-orders until we get the okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Keith.
pre-ordering. Sometimes, guys, when you pre-order this stuff, if something happens, they will just give your money back, and your money's been wrapped up. I usually wait to pre-order off of a few people. Most people I don't pre-order off of. The reason why is if something happens, I don't want my money back. I want my product that I wanted. So
you've
I
ordered
tend
off
to,
me, Mr. Good.
Amen.
yeah, and I've got my product.
And you got your product. I don't do that.
I want my product. There are some people out there that will refund your money if they can't get it, or if it ends up costing them more. It's not my fault it costs you more. I still want my product.
Yeah.
And this man right here, Mac Daddy, yeah, he has
that?
actually lost money selling me stuff before because
Yes,
sometimes
I have because
sometimes
the market goes the way it does.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
But everybody last year made money off me again. I have to buy Eagles higher.
So
but
yeah,
that's the way
guys,
it goes. This part of doing direct, that's what you got to do.
this silver squeeze is real this time.
It is.
I'm not sure if it was totally real the first time around, but this one seems more real. Oh.
But the problem is it's not going the way they wanted it to go. It actually went the opposite. They was hoping people would get scared, start dumping on the market and everything else. All it did was make them run and buy harder. They're casting out 401ks. They're pulling out stocks. They're just putting it all into silver and gold right now.
I think it is going the way it should go as far as for the health of the silver price. It's going slow. It's going steady. I really think that a large increase like they wanted would have been bad for silver.
Yeah. Because they see the prices going up too fast, it tends to get slapped back down.
Did you read that one down there, Keith?
I really don't like the version 2 of the reverse American Eagle. The old one is better. I don't
agree.
like either. I don't like either.
But
I like the reverse of
if
the
I had
Walker
a choice,
half.
I understand what he's saying. If I had a choice, I think I would like the other one better, the first one.
Johnny Chan Super Sticker, thank you for supporting the channel, guys. Your super stickers, super chats do help a lot with operating the channel, with giveaways, with everything. And I want to thank you so much, Johnny Chan, and anyone else who decides to super chat. Thank you in advance. And thank you again, Johnny. Game over, he says.
As far as the Type 2 Eagles, yeah, I want to wait until I actually see it in my hands. I mean, you can only get so much out of a line drawing.
I was a little disappointed on the Morgan and the piece because how it was coming out at first. No, how it was coming out at first was they were supposed to come out in a bulk type format like the Silver Eagles do. They were supposed to come out 90% except in a bulk. And now they're pure and they're not in bulk. What's up there? What do you guys think about that? Am I wrong? Was that the way we originally thought they were coming out?
Honestly, I thought it was just to be determined. So, I really didn't have any expectation on the distribution.
According to the laws as they were getting passed, it was supposed to come out into a 90%, and then they had to change them in order to get it passed.
In 2019, when they were first trying to pass this law, they had a lot of different provisions in it. They wanted to move a press to Carson City and to New Orleans and actually have mint marks on these things instead of these privy marks that we're going to be receiving. And actually, if I recommend people, if you have a chance, go over to Coin World. They have a good article on this. Article came up on Wednesday.
Jim, to your answer, I am paying about $5 over.
I'm paying $8.
The Coin World on Wednesday came out with an article regarding the Morgan and Peace. They're yours. Director Ryder had a meeting with the press, and they went over the more details about it, about the release, and how it might not just be a one and done, folks. They're talking it might be a continuing series.
Okay, I agree with Don on this. Hi, Don. Hi, everybody, Don says. Any big move will not hold. Look at Squeeze 1-0. That's what happened there. That went from like 24 to 29 and then it fell. Well, see, that's what's making this better is it's going a little slower. And I believe it's going in the direction to help better the price of silver. What do you guys think?
Well, we all know silver is undervalued. We all do. Everybody's sitting there. The bottom line is,
out there too.
I'm really thinking we are going to see $35, $40 silver actual price on the sheets. We got to get back, and I'm telling you, Kiko and them guys are out there trying to work this. We are trying to get to a paper market versus a physical on two different separate sheets so people can see the real number. And once we get to that, guys, you guys will see these numbers were not bad. They're better. Nice shirt. Okay. Yeah, must be another Michigan boy. Must be another Michigan boy.
Where's yours at? Where's your cup? Where's your cup?
I'll raise my glass to that.
Oh, there you go.
Night go blue. Nice shirt. Coin Crew. Go blue.
Let me go get my Michigan hat.
You know, though, as far as baseball, it's the Cardinals all the way, man. I love the Cardinals baseball team. It's just the way I roll.
Well, I still got them blue Michigan hats that light up, Keith. Remember them?
Oh yeah. That's
still
a long
got
time ago.
I was gonna say the Tigers are in the bargain basement right now. So I mean, yeah. Honestly, I would be rooting for the Cardinals too.
Okay, we got a question here. How much are we paying for silver casino tokens? Melt.
I was going to say, those are, the 50%, 60%?
No, they're pure. They're 0.6 ounces if they're printed before 2004. Now, also on the casino tokens, guys, you got to watch it. The 999 fine has to be on the silver part. If it's on the brass part, if it doesn't say HSPS or whatever, heavy silver plated HSP, if it says HSP, it's not silver for sure. But if it just says 999 silver, there's still a 50% chance that that's not silver. It has to be written on the silver part and it has to be printed before 2004. So, yeah, because of them reasons, I would be melt. There's too many variables in there with the casino tokens, which is spot times 0.6. That is what they are 2004 and earlier. I'm just not paying premiums on them because there's too many risks. It's finding a buyer. It's not like a piece of silver.
Yeah.
A lot of times, as a matter of fact, I've known even in the past where I've actually cracked that brass ring out and sent them off to the refiner because I had so many of them. They're hard to sell. That's my thoughts. What's your thoughts, Mike? Mac Daddy?
Yeah, I just sent off about 300 of them. I just sent off 300 of them.
Who said Michigan?
What am I missing? Who said Michigan?
Sir Gold.
Michigan rocks! Sir Gold, I also believe we will reach 50, but beyond is not likely. But I did see something up here about 30. I think it was down. There it is. We still need a close over 30 major resistance at that dollar level, which is true. That is a major resistance. For us to go any further with the silver on the paper market, it's got to close above the 30. But the problem you have with that, there's too many big boys out there like JP Morgan and others that are, and the COMEX even, that are going to try to keep that level below 30, because as long as it stays below 30, there's going to be those few guys out there that can continue to sell it off at those levels because they don't know. You're welcome, Foreskins.
But this time,
those.
Instead of like 2011, this time they don't have the silver to dump on the market to push it down.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
They don't have it this time around.
That's why when they wanted to make that big squeeze, that what they was going to try to do was buy a ton of silver over the weekend and then dump it on the market.
Now, JP Morgan,
all the big companies knew it. They said, sold out. We don't have anything to sell.
Now,
I did the same thing in mine.
JP Morgan has been moving heavy into the physical silver since 2010. However, something between the past year or two that's happened, they ended up losing some of their physical silver, I believe. I could be mistaken. So they're trying to acquire it back. And that's, I think, part of what the squeeze was about. Because if they could have, when they pushed it down last year, if they could have acquired some of it back, they would have been good. But they wasn't going to pay like I was $16 to $18 for $12 silver. And that hurt them when they weren't able to do that because they didn't want to pay the premium.
Jim Feltner used to live in Ann Arbor. Loved to when football games would happen. That's when to go shopping because the stores were empty and no traffic. That is true, sir. But you know what? After the game, you don't want to be anywhere near that stadium.
Well, you got the first part right when you said Michigan, but after you need to say is afraid of Ohio State. Oh, no, that's just – oh, man, you're calling us out. One of the biggest rivals of Michigan is Ohio, and Sir Gold knows it.
Yeah.
It's like they've been having this feud going on for hundreds of years and stuff. It's crazy.
Well, the thing is, Ohio State, their sole purpose in life is to beat Michigan. And Michigan, we don't worry about them that much. I mean, really, yeah. We just let them be. Let them do their thing. So, I mean, yeah. Let them worry about they just want to bash down one team.
Okay, we got $300 Carson Morgan dollar. Kevin, you want to take care of that on the screen?
300 Carson City Morgan dollar, like the one coin's making sense on the COA. Reasonable price. Carson
Depends on the
City
grade.
color.
Depends what it looks like.
And the year.
Which one?
He's talking about the one Kevin's got.
Oh.
I have two at the moment. I have a one raw, and I actually have one in a GSA.
Rick Howe Jr., $1.
I have an 81. I got an
Thank you,
85.
Rick Howe.
78. All
I got
GSA
an
scores.
84 here.
Oh, well, no, I got the better dates in GSA.
Yeah. So, I mean,
That was from Johnny Chan, wasn't it?
well, right now I just
That
got
was
them
from
when I
Johnny
was
Chan.
over. I just got them while I was out this past week, so I'm still pricing them. And Johnny, if I'm
What years
near
are
that
they,
number,
Kev?
I'll let you know. Other
What
one
years
I
are
have
they?
is a 78 CC, I believe. I don't want to go digging around for everything for it right now.
After the super sticker, Rick Howe Jr. says, hello, everyone. Just in case you missed the super sticker. Guys, I do apologize if I missed your chat. I'm trying to put a lot of stuff up here and answer questions, but, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Yep. Don't know a lot.
Brittany Lagoons, you'll get a CC Morgan one day. Yes, you will. And
he said he found
you
one.
Always
for that
remember
price.
your first Carson City.
Found one for that price. Super lovely. Forgot the year. If it's a super nice coin, then yeah, it's worth $300. But it's got to be super nice. Mike, you are froze.
Look, I was going to say, he's in Oklahoma. Here. How cold can he be?
Let's take him off. Let's put him back on. See? He's gone.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it.
I put him back. Spinning wheel of death.
Yeah, he might have lost internet like I did last week.
Uh-oh. Johnny going to raid my channel? You going to go all Leroy Jenkins on me?
Okay, guys. Here's the... Hey, Dove Season, how you doing? There's a link if you guys want to come up. We lost Mike. Hey, I'm moving now. I got another subscriber.
Hey, that's how we do it. Hey, guys, you got me to 93. Well done. Now, remember, I advertised this last week. If I get to 100 during this stream, we're going to do a call.
Oh, yeah, he said that, guys.
100 subs, 100 years.
If he gets 100 subs in the stream and
1921 Morgan dollar.
Yeah, he's giving that away if he gets 100 subscribers on this stream. And Mike said if we get 100 people in the chat, he's going to give away 2 Silver Eagles. I doubt if the 100 channel members in the chat. We did have a peak of like 64, 65 a while ago. But
not close enough.
Come on, folks. Call up your friends and neighbors.
But we've got 94 for Coins Making Sense. I'm keeping an eye. Question.
Brittany, thank you for posting that.
Raw 22-piece dollar. That's a flipped over double struck in collar. How much do they go for ungraded? I'm not real familiar with errors on the Morgan or piece dollars. Mike,
they have to get graded. Most people won't buy them if they're not graded.
Yeah, most people won't buy the double struck collars unless they're graded. There you go. Brittany Lagunez posted a link there, guys.
Thank you so much, Brittany.
Brittany, thank you very much.
Yeah,
very, very nice of Brittany. So we are sitting at 96.
Dub season 91. Welcome to the Numismatic Nation.
He's got it going on, guys.
The fuzz. Yeah, hey, you've been there for a bit. I've seen your comments.
So, guys, we're at 7:53 p.m. It's getting close.
Oh, 97. We're inching up. We're inching up. Come on,
I
folks.
got 98.
Wait, I'm losing connection. I'm sorry, I might have to click off here.
Yes. Yeah, let me go unsubscribe to that channel so you'll get one less.
Yeah, we want to lose the silver today.
99,
so come on, folks.
Guys.
We have the time. We have the technology.
One more, guys.
You know what? I'm going to be in Cleveland tomorrow. If we hit 100, I'm bringing the co-pilot.
Oh, look at that. He's bringing Yoda to Cleveland. There you go. Yoda in Cleveland. Oh, you lost. You really did lose one.
All right,
You're back down to 98.
You know why you did?
99.
They're messing with you now.
Tag along.
Look at that. 99 coins makes
Come on, let's
sense.
see.
That's what it is. That's why you can't get that 100 because it'll be $1.
Hey,
99 coins makes
100.
sense. 100. So how we want to do this, Kev? There you go. We got him to 100.
We got 100. Thank you
so you're
so
no
much,
longer
everybody.
now your dollar's making sense.
Nope.
You have to change your name.
Yeah, we got out of the cents. We're getting to the dollars. Thank you so much, everybody.
It stopped at 100. So how do you want to do this? What do you want to do? You want to do a Nightbot pick, or what do you want me to do?
You know what? I'm going to do it like we celebrated with the kid last week. How about that?
I don't remember. Shit, I'm just a guy. Wow. I can't remember. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, dude.
Well, we had the King of Coins on last week.
We did. I remember that. I just don't remember how we did it.
And what we did was he was writing down a number from a specific range.
Okay.
And what we're going to do?
Give a number from 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's going to be a little tight.
You're 102, man.
Oh, man.
Kevin, the first one that gets it.
We're keeping it going.
If you remember, they had a couple of winners on number 4 last week. He picked the first one that got it.
Whatever you want to do, Kevin, it's your silver dollar.
All right.
Make sure you post your email up in the chat too, Kevin. It's your call.
Yep.
You do it. It's you. All you.
All right. Well, I have a number written down on this sheet of paper.
Can I play?
Yes, sir.
I won't keep it if I win, though.
All right.
Wait a minute, let me get on my thing. I want to get ready.
I have a sheet of paper. It is right here.
Let's take his picture off and I'll type every number. Okay, what's the number range?
Hey, I can see through that. I know the number.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Put the number, Kevin, you might want to change that number.
Okay.
Put the number range in the chat, and then anybody who guesses after that is eligible. That way nobody's got any ups on it. How's that sound? Can you do that?
Yep.
Just write the number range in the chat.
When I say go, we will start.
And it has to come in after the chat, right? Or what?
I will be typing this into the chat.
Okay, guys. So his voice doesn't matter. It's with the chat.
Here we go.
Okay, I have the number written down.
He's got it folded up good this time.
Yep. Ready, set, and go. 1 to 100.
I just put in every number 1 to 100. One of them should be a winner.
There we go. I finally got the first one after he did it. I had to put it in there because I kept getting before him after I heard him say 1 to 100.
Okay, I am looking at the stream of consciousness.
If I win,
and I have yet to see the number. A couple of you have been close.
Can I guess again?
Go for it.
Really?
Hey, if we haven't had the number yet.
I'm cheating. I counted all the way up to 10.
Oh, man.
I'm done, guys. You go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see it.
Okay. Honestly, I have yet to see the number.
Well, we're gonna have to
hit stop here pretty soon.
Yeah, just so we can catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the beginning. Where's you at? Because it's going to get lost in the chat. Okay, 1 to 100.
Yeah. You know what? I see the number, so stop.
Okay.
Or at least I see one instance of the number.
Okay, right stop. Right stop, because if I lose it, I can't follow the chat down.
All right.
It's too many.
Okay, staff has been entered.
Okay. So I am where you are, 1 to 100.
Yep.
We lost Mike again. Let's see where we're at.
Okay. The number is 46.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one
I
I
saw
picked.
a lot of 45s. I saw a few 47s.
JJ was 47. Steve Howden's retracted, 44. I'm going through all the 40s, and I will tell you the first 42 for Data Alchemy, 45 Vu Fam. I'm just reading off the 40s.
Yep.
46 Reaper, early on.
That was the first one I saw as well.
The
Well, then
Reaper,
you missed because it was early on. We was chatting for like 5 minutes after that.
Well,
Reaper is probably the 20th guess or some 30th guess. I got Reaper. Here, let me. How can I do that? I don't know how to do it. Where can I put it at? Let me see if this will go back up here. See if I can get this one up. I don't know if this will go up high enough. Nope. Yeah, I don't think it does.
Yeah.
See, that one's lost.
Do you got Reaper's email?
Not
Reaper,
yet.
are you in the chat? Reaper, you got to be in the chat, bud, so we can answer you. So we can get you. I know you're in the chat because the next one I found was Bryce after that. Reaper.
Reaper, I just posted my email address into the chat.
There he is. There he is. Okay, where's your email here? Okay, Reaper, there's his email. I see you right there.
Yep.
Reaper says, thanks, and there's his email. Thanks.
And Zilla, the first number was 37.
Yeah, he had to rewrite it because
a
little it through the thing.
Yeah, sometimes the writing can be a little opaque. Yeah.
So guys, we got him to 100 coins making sense.
Thank you so much, everybody.
He is sitting at 102.
I haven't been so happy to lose a Morgan dollar yet.
We lost Mike again. I got whopping 1 today. I'm in positive territory, so that works.
Hey-o.
What's runner-up, says Bryce. There was no runner-up prize. I wish I would have won it. I tried. I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have gave it away again. No. Guys, I want to thank everybody for being here. This has been really, really fun. I mean, we've had a lot of people here. We got to talk about the Silver Squeeze. We got to talk about just everything. I mean, it has been awesome, awesome. Let's try to get Mike up here one more time because we're going to be closing out. You're sideways now, Mike. Mac Daddy.
Am I?
Now you're upside down. Now you're sideways. There you go.
Yeah, I lost the internet, so I had to hook to a different one.
Rick, thanks for stacking the deck.
Stack the deck. Look at that. Talk about getting easy. It's up 3 of his other channels, too.
Reaper, let me re-enter that.
Did you see that there, Kevin? Mrs. Cornford said she
3
wants a
other
gift
channels.
because if you would have kept the first one, she would have won. But anyway, guys, this has been great. Coins making sense. Is there anything you want to add to the end of the stream? We're going to be closing out. It's past 8 o'clock.
All right. Well, yeah, if you guys want to catch me this weekend, tomorrow I'm going to be over at the Cleveland Coin Expo over at St. Michael's Woodside in Broadview Heights. It's a great show. They got about 60 dealers there every month, and it's just an awesome time. They got bullion, they got numismatic, they got paper, they got everything under the sun. Hope to see you there. And come say hi to the co-pilot.
Mrs. Coin Crew, do you want to post up what time that video is tomorrow for me, please? Because I do not remember the time. Okay, Mike, I know you've been coming in and out and been having
Yeah, I
internet like I did
apologize.
last week. No, it's not your fault. It's the darn service providers. Don't forget about the meet and greet in Grove, Oklahoma, says Mrs. Coin Crew. Mac Daddy, do you want to say anything to close out about the meet and greet, about the silver stacking, whatever you want?
Well, I pretty well said what I said earlier. I think we're gonna have two round tables. So guys, it's gonna be fun because you get to see your favorite YouTube guy. You get to try to talk to him. We're hoping more will come. We already looks like we got 5, possibly 6. We're building up. They said they wanted to come over and take over the show. I believe them now. I'm getting a little
We're
worried.
doing it. We're doing it, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that show's going to be awesome. We're even going to have
Just maybe Kevin might have
Coins to
last
buy.
minute to have a change
Hey.
of heart and said I'm coming.
even going to be able to buy coins. So yeah, that's the meet and greet, June 25th, 26th, 27th, Grove,
I'll
Oklahoma,
sell Kevin a
Grove
wheat
Civic
bag penny if
Center.
he comes.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so
I just hope it has a VDB on the back.
We'll put if we don't, we'll carve it in for you. We even carving an S on the front.
Nice. Very nice.
Well, look at this. I hear Keith setting up a kissing booth. I hear ha ha. I don't hear that.
Yeah. Because all the girls
they
make them
they
happy,
found
right?
out that's over in the other side, away from the round tables, guys.
Okay, there is a show, guys, in Denver, Colorado this weekend. Is the
Yes, there
coin
is.
show is happening right now. That's happening right now, Mac Daddy.
It really is.
There's a coin show. Look at that. Wrong one. There's a coin show, Denver, Colorado, right now. You're missing it. You're missing it.
Yep.
You're watching us.
Yes, and to all the mothers out
I
there,
was actually going to go to
thank
that
you so
one,
much and happy Mother's Day.
So, guys, tomorrow
I was
morning.
actually going to go to that, but after surgery, I just didn't feel like I could do it.
Yeah, I'm glad your surgery worked out for you. And look at that, guys. He made it here, even going through surgery this week. Isn't he something? He is the Mac Daddy of all Mac Daddies.
I would have made it.
Hey, look, how's that for white teeth?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Hit that sun there.
Yeah, I was going to say it's shining like the sun.
Right? Like a diamond, man. Like a diamond. I hope you guys caught that. Pull it out. Put it somewhere. Sunday is Mother's Day. We are going to be on Mad Stacker's Premier Party Train tomorrow. I don't remember the time, but we'll be
11
getting
o'clock.
the premiere. What time?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. We'll be up there. How'd you know it was 11?
Mrs. Coin Crew over on the comments.
There it is. 11 o'clock we'll be on the Premier Train, or is when ours starts. Premier Train starts at 10, so if you guys want to get started early, you can. Our video's at 11. Don't forget, our video tomorrow, guys, is also going to be a GAW update as well. So watch it. See what happens. You never know. Sunday, Mother's Day, we're having a auction for it's Suzy Q96 is a benefiter of our part of our auction, not all of it. So if you guys, yes, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time in Raquel. East Coast, West Coast time, what's close time? East Coast time. So guys, thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the super chats, super stickers. Rick Cow, Johnny Chan, thank you, thank you. So yeah, guys, I guess we're about ready to close it out. Ain't gonna do no singing because you know it don't work when people are feeding in and everything. It's all out of sync. So yeah, it is what it is. So dudes, thank you. Visit Sue's channel. Oh, I forgot one of the important things outside of visiting Sue's channel. Don't forget, Monday night, I have been invited, cordially invited, to be a guest on the Silver Seeker Ravenhawk Rob Finds Treasures panel on every other Monday, which is this Monday, the 10th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. So, Rick Howe, another $1. Thank you. Thank you for the $1 super chat. We really appreciate it. So, guys, Again, thanks. And we will see you all next time. It has been great. Have a great evening. See you later.
And have a good weekend.
Bye.
See you later.